Shalom, I came first. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakardash, Daban, plus Millstone, and Section Collect. I want to lesson based off of real quick of patience, bro. And how, when you see all the prophecies happening, this and that, and all the hell are catching, like, Daniel must be coming soon, must be coming soon. And yeah, it is coming soon, bro. It says it will not tarry. But sometimes, bro, like, you gotta be patient in the spirit, man. Because honestly, that's what it is, bro. Patience. Men do lose things out of patience. Like, man, like they said to be like, and they said in the year 2000. They said like, how much more longer? So honestly, at the end of the day, we don't know. That's true, man. We don't know. No true man of the Lord is gonna tell you the exact day. Like, oh yeah, 400. Like, the whole 400-year shit, bro. And it says it. In fact, I get that real quick. Try to find this real quick. It says that no man knows when it's gonna come. So anyone starts to like, oh yeah, this house in this place, I was gonna say, no, man. This is not the one I'm trying to look for. But yeah, this is good though. This is Luke 12, and verse 4. Be also ready. Be therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour when you think not. So hey, you're not going to predict when Yahushua is going to come back. You're not going to say like, oh, it's supposed to come back on this day or this time or such and such and such. Because honestly, we don't know, bro. But let me try to find it real quick. I was trying to get, but yeah, it's Matthew's. I got now. It's Matthew 24 and verse 36. Yeah, it's Matthew 24 verse 36. But that day and hour knoweth no man. So it said that day and hour knoweth no man, bro. We don't know. Not a single person can tell you. And if they do, you're obviously lying, bro. You're lying. But no man knows the day or the hour of when it's going to happen, when it's supposed to come. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So now Yahushua knows. But only the Most High. That's the only person that knows, man. Is the Most High. So, hey, we don't know what's going to happen, bro. We don't know. And yeah, does waiting suck? Yeah, waiting does suck, man. I'm not going to say it doesn't. No, it's like, damn, it's just like, it's like, yeah, bro, sometimes like, fuck, bro, you just like, get a little worried in the spirit, you're a little impatient. But the truth is, the patience, bro, the longer we wait for this thing, man, is like, really, alright, we finally at the end of this. Because once it's game over, bro, once it's game over, basically. Once it's done, once that mark becomes basically nationwide and mandatory, hey, it's not gonna, hey, your patience, your faith, and your knowledge and understanding is truly tested to the utmost ability. But when it comes time to take a shot, bro, hey, it's gonna be trouble. No matter how much you try to prepare, it's gonna be some rough shit, man. I seen that time, like I said, most high willing, I don't fall out. I seen that time, hey, brothers might fall out of the truth. So like, like I gotta my family feel because, yeah, man, this is the time to show your faith and your patience when we tried and tested in this thing, bro. This is Luke 19 verse 11. It reads, and as they heard these things, he added and spake a parable, because he was nigh unto Jerusalem, because they thought that the kingdom of Yahweh should immediately appear. Even 2,000 years ago, bro, they thought that, hey, that's it, that they're done. And when it says this is, he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went to a far country to receive himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants, and delivered them 10 pounds and said, "Occupy till I come." So, hey, bro, you occupying the truth and occupy, do what you gotta do day by day, bro. Hey, you gotta really, brother, gotta get a high level education for World War such and such. Like, hey, go ahead, bro. But realize that the truth comes first and foremost. But when Yahushua comes back, though, if I can get that real quick, I'm done. Jump down to verse. Yeah, and keep reading on. This is verse 14. And it reads, "But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying that he will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass, when he was returned, having received the kingdom, he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man have gained by trading. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds. And he sent him, Well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, thou shalt have authority over 10 cities. And a second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, Be thou over 5 cities. Then another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man, thou hast taken us up, that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. And he said unto him, Out of thy own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taken up, that I had laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. So when it comes to when Yahushua comes back, bro, you gotta realize that's it, honestly, bro. That's it. There is no redo. There is no, oh, you fell, man. You pick yourself back up. That's honestly, that's it, man. That truly is it. So, trying to say, and sometimes might say well, if you would say honestly, can't blame the low side, bro. Can't say some shit like that. Oh well, if you came sooner, this and that, nah, man. I said once that time comes, that's it, bro. So you honestly gotta be ready, be prepared. So always be ready, bro. Always be mindful and watchful. Because it might come a time where this internet gets shut down. It might be today, it might be tomorrow. It might be some shit, bro. It might be some 9/11 shit that's happened now. You wouldn't think of it'll happen that day. For all I know, when I go to camp today, that's the last camp. That could have been it. So, hey, I know it sucks. I know sometimes it sucks waiting, bro. But you gotta have that patience. But truly, that patience is what the Lord's seeing. The Lord's seeing your patience. Man, this dude stood out there day after day, week after week, and hey, you still held true to this faith, man. You still held true to this. It matters regardless what. The Lord sees that, man. Don't think the Lord isn't seeing what you're going through and not going to give you a reward. It is, like I said, only if you endure to the very end, basically. That's first and foremost. But the Lord sees what you're going through, bro. Don't think the Lord doesn't see you're leaving out her left alone, man. Yeah, sometimes it does feel like that. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. But hey, the Lord sees what's going on, man. The Lord makes sure that you be well taken care of. It might not. It doesn't have to be well taken care of this life. And yeah, I know that sucks, man. And that be man, fuck, this day after day, week after week, this shit just fucking sucks, man. And yeah, it will. But once you get that kingdom, you said, most of the part elect, you realize that all that hell and pain and trouble you were through, you know what, I should have went through more. You said, man, I should have went through more. This is beautiful. This is glorious. Remember, in the kingdom, man, you're gonna be at total peace, you're gonna be at total happiness and sorrow. Let me get that. Let me get that just real quick. And in Isaiah real quick. I believe chapter verse 55. It's chapter 55. Try to find it real quick. No, chapter 51. Isaiah 51 and verse 11 reads, "Therefore the redeemed of the Most High shall return, and come with singing unto Zion. Everlasting joy shall be upon their head, and they shall change gladness and joy, and sorrow and mourning shall flee away." Sorrow and mourning, bro, negative emotions will just flee away. Those shits are gone, basically. So, hey, you basically forget how do you feel, how do you feel sad? You forget how to feel sad, basically. You forget how sadness, how you describe that. More like how the fuck it'll sound like it's not like an abstract construct, like describing the color yellow and words. They can't use, can't say, oh, banana, they describe yellow. Describe the color yellow. Like, it has to be like morning, morning sorrow. It says, describe morning, sad sorrow. What, you're how? How can I describe, that sounds weird. How will you even feel that, basically, in the kingdom? That's basically in the kingdom, man. So, yes, hey, brother, I know it sucks, bro. I don't think you're alone in this thing, man. I know it sucks, bro. I know it sucks waiting sometimes. I wish this shit just already ends already sometimes, bro. I thought that month, man, this shit can't already fucking end. But hey, let's real quick to 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 4 and reads, "And improving all things ourselves as ministers of Yahweh, and much patience and afflictions and necessities and distresses and stripes and imprisonments and tumults, labors and watching and fasting, by pureness, by knowledge, by long suffering, by kindness, by the Holy Spirit, by love unfeigned, by the word of truth, by the power of Yahweh, by the armor of righteousness, on the right hand and on the left, by honor and dishonor, by evil report and good report, by deceivers are yet true, as unknown." Yeah. Basically, I really want basically. It says the best improve all things, basically prove to yourself, bro. And it says in much patience, man. But this truth does require much patience, bro. Because honestly, at the end of the day, we don't know what's gonna come. We don't have a time limit. If there was a time limit, basically, you will be on a whole different mindset. All right, well, I got this, and this done. You'll probably have the most prepared. But the Lord's like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell what time it is. I'm not gonna say what time it is, bro. And the Lord's like, that's your true faith. When's it gonna end? You're on a treadmill, and you don't know when the timer is gonna end. You just gotta keep running and running and running, and you feel like you're running for hours. This truth does require much patience, bro. But it's Romans 5 verse 3 and reads, "Not only so, but glory and tribulations also." Sometimes you have to really glory in tribulation. Go you know what? I've been going through so much shit, man. Man, I've been not trying to prideful, but I've been catching so much fucking hell. So knowing that tribulation works with patience. So tribulation works with patience, bro. And patient experience hope, and experience. And your patient, bro, is worth experience, man. You can tell, bro, yeah, man, I get you, bro. Hey, it sucks. You just have that experience of all right, you can recall what you did before, how you felt before, how to do it now, and experience hope. Because all that patience, all that hell, man, it must be for something. All the hell, all the shit you're going through, it must be truly for something, basically. ורצמן Akim. A thank of all praise and glory Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Kakodash. That's like him. Shalom.